Hello everyone, how you all doing? This is me again here. Today I'm not here for a content creation. I'm here to create awareness, yes, and sensitize the public on the recent video I made. Okay, I posted few days ago or some weeks back concerning a drink I bought, and I found some particles in that drink. In fact, when I found out those particles the initial time, I didn't really take it that serious because I didn't realize they were so much. Not until I checked inside the can and I even discovered that my son and even me myself have consumed some of it. So it gave me a bit concern, and I didn't really want to keep quiet. I had to come out and make that video. And since then, I've been expecting positive response from NAFDAC and every concerned authority, but the video is just there. Nothing is happening. Even before I posted that video, I emailed NAFDAC telling them the situation of things and all that. Well, you know my country, yes, because I've never seen justice, um, you know, being set. How do I've never seen justice take its place immediately. Maybe it will take some time or it may not even take place at all. So, but for those who watch that video, you know, I crave your indulgence to share that video so that to get to the right authorities at the right time. You know, it's always important that when an issue is raised, is being tackled at the right time, not when the deed has been done and it's all in the past. Then you now start bringing solution or looking into the matter. No, so as it is being posted and very recent, let the issue be tackled. Now, what happened? I went somewhere, and on my way back at Oshodi, precisely, I bought a drink from all these hawkers. Although the woman was just seated at a spot selling her drink, I bought my usual drink. Inside the bus, I took some sips. I wanted to finish everything, but as usual, I decided to keep for my kids as well. So I just took a little out of the drink. The remaining I brought back home. When I got home, I shared the drink. I gave some to my son and I gave some to my daughter. Actually, my son's own was in the cup, while my daughter's own was in the can. So my son had already finished his own, then handed over the cup to the girl, who now emptied her own inside the cup. I was in the kitchen, all of a sudden she just ran and was like, "Mommy, mommy, there's worm in my drink." I was like, "Worm?" At first, I wanted to ignore it. I was like, "Worm? Which kind of worm is that?" So I continued what I was doing. She repeated that thing. Then I had to turn and say, "Give me, let me see." So when I took it, I saw those particles inside. In fact, I could not hold myself again, remembering that I had already taken out of that drink my son as well. In fact, he has finished his own. I didn't know what else to do. I could not hold myself, so I had to make that video. When I made that video, I kept, in fact, the drink is still with me till now. When I made that video, I kept it aside. Immediately, I sent an email to NAFDAC reporting the case to them, but they didn't respond to me till date. No response from them. So I am not here to bash anyone or to drag anyone. I just said things the way they appeared, the way I saw them. Okay, and being a public health graduate, I can't keep quiet. I can't keep quiet on such issues. So today I am here to do a different thing. I am here to create an awareness and sensitize the public on this issue. Now, what is the awareness I'm creating? You know, most times we go out, we buy drinks, and immediately we open them and we drink without even knowing what's inside. When I showed someone this video, the person was like, "I'm not sure all the drinks will be like this. Probably it's just this your drink." I say, "How sure are you? How sure are you that it's just this my drink and not every other drink?" Because I was able to open, pour inside the cup. What about others who will just buy and open and consume immediately? Now, I've been buying this drink. I've been buying it. This is not my first time of buying it. I've been buying it and I'll just open and drink. I'll open and drink, finish everything immediately. But that day, I decided to take it home and share for my kids before we were able to discover that. Yes, probably, or of course, most of the drinks will not be like that. But you can't tell me that out of the 1,000 produced, that it is just this one. I'm sure that there may also be others that are of this same, that have the same issue. And this drink, the issue may be that it has stayed long, either in the factory, company, or wherever. Stayed long. Or in fact, I can't say what really happened, but I believe that is the issue. One of the issues. That would be one of the issues with this drink. Now, where am I driving at? You see, it's so concerning that now we hear a lot of chronic diseases, terminal diseases, and it sounds like a normal thing. Unlike in the past, where when you hear things like this, in fact it's so rare to hear things like this, and when you even hear about them, it sounds like an abomination. Okay, but now it seems common. It sounds common. When you hear someone has cancer, someone has this, someone has that, it sounds so common. Why is this so? These are things we need to look into. Yes, while we are hoping on the government to solve certain issues and the medical teams, we as individuals, we need to play our own role. How? By being careful with what we eat. Make sure that whatever it is you're eating, be it drink, be it food, you are making sure that there is nothing in that food that will cause you harm. Make sure that your food is properly cooked, properly checked, and you're eating the right food. Okay? Now, we buy drinks and we open immediately and we drink without checking the expiry date, the manufacturing date, the batch number, and the rest of it. Of course, the majority of the drinks don't have that. Only few popular ones. Majority of the drinks don't have that. And who are you to complain to? I sent email to NAFDAC and I'm yet to get response. So who are you to complain to? Or should I spend transport going to Apapa, to NAFDAC office, to go and lay complaint, when I can easily send email, send text, and they reply me? But I did that, no response till now. It's getting to 1 week. So what I'm trying to say is that while we keep waiting on government to do the necessary things they are supposed to do or take the necessary actions, we as individuals should also take up this deal and solve it in our own way. How? For the drinks, make sure that you don't drink directly from the can. Pour it pour it in a container so you can be able to see the contents of what you're drinking. This is not the first time people are finding particles in a drink. I could remember a video. It's been so long that video trended that time. The woman bought a drink. This one was in a can, not even in a plastic, in a can. She bought the drink, opened it, as she was pouring it inside the cup, something huge came out. Something huge that seems like a dead reptile came out alongside the drink. And the woman had to make that video and post it as well. Now, in the comment section, some people were saying, make sure you drink with straw, make sure you do this, make sure you drink with straw, now, for in a case like mine, if you were to advise me to drink with straw, don't you think the particles will still pass through the straw and go into my body? And why will you even say someone should drink with straw for a drink that is already contaminated? Once there is dead something inside or a particle inside, it is already contaminated. You're not even supposed to drink it, not to talk of drinking with straw. So these are things we need to take into cognizance, so that even if the government doesn't arrive on time, we make sure that we are safe on our own by implementing the little we have heard from health educators and the rest of them, or from the research we've made. So my awareness here, in order not to make this video too long, my awareness is that for you to drink, or before you drink anything, be it mineral, wine, whatever, make sure you pour into a container so you'll be able to see the content of what you're drinking, to be on the safe side. And if you notice anything like this, please report it. Report it. I am very sure that I'm not just the only one who has experienced this. There could be other people, but because they did not speak up, we are not able to know that things like this are happening. So please speak up. Please speak up. Let's keep speaking up. Let's keep, saying it till it gets to the right ears, so that we'll know where these diseases, these terminal diseases are coming from. These issues are coming from. Okay, so let's make sure that we speak up whenever we find out things like this or something like this. Speak up. Don't keep it to yourself. Don't be scared. Say it. Nobody will kill you. You're saying what you've experienced. I'm not. It's not a make-up story. I didn't make up the story. I didn't. There's evidence there. So why should you be scared? So let's keep speaking up. Let's keep, creating this awareness, and make sure that we mind what we consume. Mind what you consume, so that in order to quench your thirst and your hunger, you don't give yourself diseases. Okay, so this is the reason for this video today, just to create awareness that whenever you're drinking anything, or before you drink anything, pour into a container, so you'll be able to see the content of what you're consuming before you take it, to be on the safe side. I pray that the right authorities see that video I made and take proper actions. Make sure that they are doing their work right. They are doing their work well. All the factories, all the companies are supposed to visit and make sure that, and investigate and make sure that there's proper cleanliness, there's proper processes in producing these things. They should make sure that these companies are keeping up to standard. That is the reason for my video. And NAFDAC, I am still expecting your response concerning the email I sent to you. I am still expecting your response. I am still expecting your response. And to you all watching this video, please share this video. This video and the one I posted before. Share them till they get to the right ears. They get to the right eyes. Please share them. Keep sharing. Keep sharing. We don't know how long it will take for it to get to the right authorities or right people. But keep sharing. Let's keep sharing until we get to the right people. Okay? All right. Thank you.